Good morning, lads and ladettes. This can and will probably be one of the worst decisions we have made in a long time. You need to speak up. The viewers can't hear you.
I don't want them to hear it. I'll be ashamed.
No, like you said, it's one of the maddest decisions we probably made. But when you look at yr.no weather-wise, Friday showed 3 drops of rain, and it was significant rain that fell. Sunday shows 5. So Sunday is pretty much a soup and a warm blanket and a movie kind of weather. There's no fishing happening on Sunday.
I'm talking of 100% rain.
Yeah, it's like all the rain.
Yeah.
It's all the rain. Now today, it seems like there might be some respite from the heavens, with water not falling down to the earth in buckets all the time.
Yeah, there's clouds and there's clear spots between the clouds. So.
Yeah, look, it's still very dark outside, and it's almost 7 o'clock, which is so unreal. I mean, I'm so used to seeing light at this time of the morning. It's unreal to sit here in pitch black darkness and it's almost 7 o'clock. But that said, we had a plan of what it is we wanted to go do. We wanted to go do some light tackle fishing. 9-foot, 11-foot rods, 1 to 3 ounce, thin braid, small weight, small hooks. Maybe go target some horties, galjoen, Karel Grootoog, Red Roman, whatever we could find. But weather conditions do not look that great. And the only places that we really could go do that was on that stretch of coast all the way from Muizenberg up to about Simonstown. But there's a naval expo or naval fair or something going on today in that area, and that could actually cause a serious traffic issue. So rather than venture in there straight away and then struggle to get out, we decided to come down to Strandfontein first thing in the morning with slightly heavier tackle, come throw for some steenbras if it might be around in this big swell, and then just see what comes out. And if anything comes out, bonus, and if nothing comes out, you know what, nothing ventured, nothing gained. If we then decide to make a spot move, we can. And we still have our light tackle gear here, and we can take a nice leisurely drive up to Muizenberg and beyond and see where we can go throw that. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that idea. I mean, ultimately, we just want to catch something, and we don't want to spend it indoors the whole weekend. So let's make the most of the day where you are probably not going to be wet all the way down to your bum. And it's the only day this weekend that's going to give us that. Lastly, I think it's also the final club competition today for the club that I'm in. It's not an inter-club. It's not club versus club. It's not a Western Province kind of thing. What it is a club thing, competing against each other over a 10-hour period from Friday to Sunday to see who can catch the most fish or score the most points for the fish that they caught. I'm under no illusion. I'm not exactly targeting sharks and stuff right now. I'm most likely not going to win this thing, but I do have my scorecard with me, and I would ideally like to score a couple of fish. So there will be a few spot moves made between now and 4 o'clock. And yeah, let's see what happens. Lads and ladettes, it's decidedly fresh. The skies are very clean after the rain. Very, very clean. Oh my soul, I can even see the lights in the distance. That's how clean this air is. Don't know how much of that you can actually see, because it is quite far away. There's some big swells in the water. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, quick update. Davey from Tigerberg Rock and Surf just pitched up about 3/4 of an hour to an hour ago. Parked over there in a bucky past the one closest to us. His plan, and I'm hoping I'm not sharing his secrets because, I mean, by the time that you watch this, the comp is done. His plan is to stick around for most of the day over there, fish to push, see what comes out. There's been some pretty aggressive bites and takes in the water so far. I mean, I just lost one. Big take, big shakes on this line, but I think my hook wasn't proud enough to bring in that fish. So ultimately lost it. And there's some guys over my left over here. There's some guys on the left over here that I do believe might be hunting for some worm or prawn. I'm pretty sure it should be worm. I don't really know if prawn comes out over here on the beach. I'll check with them later maybe. But for now, seems like a good spot. There's lots of bites. Like I said, some aggressive takes. I'm maybe going to upscale my hook by about 2 sizes and then try again. Weet jy nie wat dit is nie? Daar is, maar ek weet baie visse doen dit. Smooth on. Dis hy so. It's a klein smooth on. So, like they say, mombakkies af. Lease didn't blank for the day. And I'm now just monitoring, oh shit, that's a bird. Oh, I've got a bird on my line. I need to go. Oh crap. Okay, now let's continue with that update. Thought for a second there I was on with a bigger smoothie, but no, it was a bird. But thankfully, as I pulled my sinker loose and the line went slack in front, you know, he got free. So I didn't have to pull my bait out of the water too far. It still should be in and around the zone. For now I need to be very, very cognizant of the fact that there's birds flying around here because of the people digging up bait on the beach. So they're everywhere right now, flying crisscross across the lines. Yeah, it's going to be a pain in the ring. Just ran into me on the wall. My word.
How's it, man? How's it? Lekker.
You're coming for chocker?
Ja, and mackerel.
Oh, okay, lekker.
Mackerel is coming out. A big school there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but mackerel doesn't count for my competition, man.
No, you.
We just came from Strandfontein and there was a lot of bites and stuff in
Yes.
the water over there.
Okay.
But got stripped so fast every single time, and I caught a smooth hound
Yes.
for the competition, but it's too small.
Yeah, no.
48 centimeters.
Yeah, no.
So we decided, you know what, screw it. We're gonna come with a light tackle now
That's it.
because we brought our light stuff with,
No, it's lekker, man.
and we're just gonna come for a bit of fun. And now I'm stuck.
Elf is big, yeah. Last week we caught 4 big elves like this.
4.
Four.
Looks.
Take a live mackerel
Yeah.
and you send it out, like 50 meters from here. Elf is fast.
Yeah, but with what rod did you throw it?
Sorry?
What rod?
Oh, not like this.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, it's a lekker fight.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How big are we talking?
Ah, it's about 50, 60 centimeters now.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Maybe we need to go catch a few mackerel up there and then gooi out the live bait.
I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah. Yeah. How old is this fish? Boys. What the heck? Oh, look at that.
Huh?
World's smallest red Roman.
Yeah.
Fly away, Stanley. Be free. Just like boys. I'm catching all the small things today. Now see, we're all on with small fish today. Maar genade.
This on your
No.
right bait. Huh? Yeah, right bait.
Yeah, but I need a much bigger hook before I can put that thing out on my own. Give it half for that, man. Yo, guys, seriously. I'm catching everything today. Red Roman, clipfissies, smooth hounds, and now crab. A red crab nogal, not even a white sand crab, a red crab. Where are you going, Sonny? Don't take him from the front.
I know.
He's gonna kill you. He's strong. He's very strong. I've got something here that I can pick him up with. No! Okay. Do I keep him? Yeah, you know what? Fly away, Stanley, be free. Guys, like Desmond just said, we're catching everything miniature today. Must admit, this is fun. Small little water. You need to let go of the hook, buddy. Tiniest water. There we go, boys. Let's catch some bait for next week.
Mooi bly, lekker om te sien weer man.
Ja, absoluut, man.
Ja lang, daar's hy, dat weet my.
Ja, ek sê jy
Ja.
weet, dan kan ons die ding organise.
Daar's hy.
Organise om 'n deernag.
Dit sal nice wees.
Sou baie lekker wees.
Raai.
O ja, nee,
Ja.
ons het
Kan.
alles daar. Lekker.
Ja, nee, kyk, ek slaap ons agter in my Jeep. My Jeep is mos nog groot genoeg.
En hoe?
Ek slaap agter in die
Ja,
Jeep.
ja, ons moet.
Dis mooi, pap. Nou maar cool.
Organise definitief.
Goed gaan, ouens.
Ja, laat weet man.
Ons sien vir julle weer.
Dis reg.
Welkom vir die eerste keer in meer as 'n jaar op 'n vlam video.
Verstaan jy? Laat ek jou sien.
Ja, dat is 'n rukkie.
Ja.
Afternoon, lads and ladettes. Customary recap. Nothing much happened today, but I didn't expect anything to happen. Conditions weren't the greatest. I mean, you would have seen by now. Lots of rain, cold, big swells. Not so much at Strandfontein, but that was by design. We decided to go there because we were trying to avoid the large swells, but there was still big surge in the water. The swells stayed away largely at Kalk Bay now as well, but it was still uncomfortable at times because of how cold it was and the amount of rain that came down. But it was still an enjoyable day. I mean, the amount of species that I pulled out today basically rivaled any other time that I pulled out a large amount of species. But I was never going to keep a red Roman this big.
The box of 20, a packet of 20 cigarettes was bigger than the fish.
It was. I mean, there was a small orty, a red crab. I don't think I've ever caught a red crab before. A couple of clipfissies, the small little red Roman, smooth hound earlier today.
Mackerel.
I caught 2 makrele, which was actually the target species off the wall. But and they are in my bait box. I'm gonna go home now and I'm gonna go wrap them and I'm gonna freeze them and I'm gonna use them this winter. I'm saying this winter as if it's gonna last me all winter. They're not. It's gonna last me about 3 casts maybe. But that said, still a very fun day and I got my fishing fix for the week. Expecting rain to be bucketing down tomorrow. So ultimately we had to do it today. Until next week. Cheerio.
Bye bye. Cheers.